In this Black Series collection video, my Galactic Empire collection. Hello and welcome my friends, Darth Rock back for another collection video. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Like, comment, share, subscribe and share the love and use the force. So today we're going to go through and just quickly go through and check out my Galactic Empire collection. Maybe a long one, so put the jug on, put your feet up and get nice and comfortable. I won't go through like the Sith Lords, Vader and stuff, and like the Royal Guards. I'll do them in a different video next, so be sure to hit the bell so you don't miss that one as well. So the dark siders are coming. So yep, we're going to go through, check out all my Black Series Galactic Empire figures, and some of them are beauties. Talk to me in the comments, let me know what your favourites are, and let's jump straight in. First of all, we'll start with this beast and get it out of the way, and that is the Imperial Probe Droid. One of the deluxe lines in the original boxes. Comes with a pretty good stand too. Yeah, he's pretty good, he is. Excuse the noise. I could just zoom in, but he's got a lot going on with him here. From the antennas on the top that go up and down, to every leg is articulated, which was awesome. Like, if that wasn't the way, it wouldn't be good. This is definitely the way. But the probe joint itself looks pretty decent if you ask me. Excuse me. A bit sideways. So there won't be any fiddling around with the figures. They're pretty basic, but yeah, he looks pretty good. Some nice detailing and weathering, dirty. But yeah, he's pretty good. His head does also rotate round. You've got this little bit here which does swivel a little bit. Yeah, all in all, he is pretty cool. Just trying to see the year. 19. This feels like forever ago. But yeah, no, this thing's pretty cool. Very cool indeed. Look at that. I'll bring it up. Yeah, it's much better. Much better. You can see that now. All this detail to it. It's pretty cool. It stands quite tall. I will bring in just a basic Stormtrooper. Just give you an idea of the size there. Should have brought in a Stormtrooper, but there you go. Cool. And the first one out of the way, the Imperial Probe Droid. Get some of the obscure ones out of the way, but this is, I forget, I'll put the name up. He came in a 4-pack. R2Q5 maybe, but yeah, he's cool. He's exactly the same as R2. He's even got the bits inside each side there. But yeah, it's cool to have an Imperial droid. There's not enough. Yeah, he looks good in black. Black and orangey. Orange, brown, gold actually. Black and gold. But yeah, he is pretty good. And also, beep, 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 beep. Little tiny mouse droid or MSC droid. Man, I'm going to clear my table. I think he's coming up all right. He's got such great detail. He really does. We might get another one actually. He's actually on clearance. So I guess while we've got him there, we will bring in Rampart. And this MSC droid actually came with Rampart. So there he is from the Bad Batch. Pretty good. Same as all of them really, just a different head. But pretty cool. So yeah, so that MSC droid came with this guy, and they've actually got him on clearance at EB Games here for $19. So is it worth $19 to get another one of these? I could customise the other one of them. But yeah, those two there. Rampart and the MSE droid. Next up is the Stormtrooper and the carbonized Stormtrooper. I actually liked the look of him, that's why I got him, and he lives in my Mando shelf, he lives in my Imperial shelf, but pretty cool looking figure. Getting to zoom. Yeah, pretty cool. Just carbonized, but there's a few differences in the you can see there he's quite dirty, which is cool. Love that helmet. It just looks great. And I got this pose off Jason, middle-aged Kiwi man. It's like, why have I never done that before? They look awesome. Such a cool troop. And this is the carbonized version, which is nice and shiny, but you can see there's sort of a few nicks and knacks and bits and bobs on there, which is quite cool, a little bit different. Yeah, it's very shiny, very shiny. I love this waist part as well. Yes, the carbonized and the non-carbonized Stormtrooper. Very cool. Next up is the Imperial Snowtrooper. One of my first ever figures. And I like the look of him. He's got some great looking detail to him. It's quite plain, but I like how this is a different sort of colour. Very dirty. And then down on his boots, he's dirty from all the snow. Yeah, he's cool. He was re-released and I think there was a slight variance to him, but I wasn't really worried. Right, let's jump on to the next one. Next up is the AT-AT driver, or the AT-AT driver, whichever way you would like to look at it. Yeah, again, very much TIE Fighter pilot, but white. He looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the look of these guys. Quite a bit going on. He's very clean, which I guess he's driving the AT-AT, so his kit's pretty clean in there. So we've got there, we will bring in, this is the Inferno Squad from the Battlefront 2 game. We only ever got one, just the straight Inferno Squad. Have a quick squizzy there. It's quite dark. Yeah, the red looks really nice. One of my favourite looking troops. Give you a look-see there. See if we bring those two in together. See, there's a very similar look there, except the hoses are a bit different as well. They go in the back of the head. And then lastly on that one, it's yeah, I figured his name. He was in the 4-pack with that other troop, and there's a couple of others that we'll talk about when we get to there. Yeah, he is cool. He's one of the TIE Fighter pilots with Darth Vader, if my knowledge is correct. Yeah, Return of the New Hope. Yeah, he's very much basic, but he's got the logo and that there, nothing on the back. If I stand you there, you there, you can kind of see what I mean there, how there's the similarity of them all. But yeah, pretty cool additions. I'll take them all. Next up, the man who's all the talk with the Ahsoka series, slowly approaching Mr. Grand Admiral Thrawn. He is one of the original ones. He's not the, I think there's an archive one. He came in the original boxes and he is cool. That facial sculpt is great. His eyes look awesome. He poses nicely and just looks menacing, as he should. Really cool figure. Mr. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yeah, again, a lot of the Imperials are the same. It's just a different colour and a different head half the time. So we will jump on to the next one. Next up is actually my favourite figure of all. I love this figure. I have since the day I got it. It's the original Jump Trooper or Jet Trooper. I'm showing him now because what we'll do, because there's so many Stormtroopers and variants, we'll do them all at the end, because then we can look at them and compare them as well. So we'll go through everyone, then we'll do all the other Stormtroopers at the end. Yeah, he's awesome. I love the look of him, that yellow on him. It's got those Imperial logos. Jetpack in the back. Yeah, he is an awesome figure. He just looks so cool. Just looks so badass standing there. Yeah, he is a big fave of mine. Absolutely love this figure. I'm not sure if it's a Battlefront 2 one or not, but yeah, I do want the blue one too eventually if it gets cheaper. Yeah, he is awesome. Next up is one of my favourite troopers, the Imperial Death Trooper. And he is actually the only one I have two of, to be honest. But sadly I don't have a Krennic to go with them, but this guy's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm a big Death Trooper fan myself. I've got a mask, I've got the carbonized, and I've got two of these guys, but I don't have a standard VC. I've got a carbonized VC. Yeah, these guys, oh, excuse me, are just awesome. Love those green eyes. Bit of an easier look there. Yeah. Death Trooper's awesome. Can't go wrong with a Death Trooper. These guys will kick ass. Skinny guys, very skinny. But yeah, I love these dudes. These dudes are cool, and they're quite tall compared to your sort of standard one. They're a little bit taller. Let's bring you over there. Just a little bit. The Imperial Death Troopers are the best. It just looks so cool. Some nice details to it as well. Just all in black. Badass black. Yeah, big fan, big fan. Excuse me. Can't need to get a Krennic. Huh. Alright, who's next? Next up, Mr. Tall and Lanky. Well, this is K2SO, but I put him on my Imperial shelf. He's such a good figure. I mean, he's reasonably basic, but he just looks so good. Really big fan of the K2SO, the security droid. So tall. See before the Death Trooper, him next to him. Yeah, you can see how tall he is, but he looks so good. So much wear on him as well. And I did do a video to help out with standing of especially the likes of K2SO, because I don't really have a problem. He stands really well. He's such a great figure, such an awesome character, really is. It's kind of a bummer they all had to die. K2 was awesome. Yeah, big fan, big fan. Alrighty, let's move on. Next up is the hover tank driver. Pretty sure it's the hover tank driver. Again, such a great figure. Very similar to the Shore Trooper in my eyes, but he looks so good. Posed really quite well. They are not the sort of newer articulation, but he looks so good. So much weathering on him as well. And on that mask, look at that. How cool is that? Such a cool figure. She actually got a few. I should have got a few of these. He's awesome. Real cool. Imperial hover tank driver. Pew pew. Next is the Imperial Flame Trooper gaming greats from the Jedi Fallen Order, not Survivor. He's cool, very much a snow trooper, as you can see. His mask is different though, and obviously he's got a flamethrower as a gun. But he's another cool one, I like him. Got the wee hose coming down the side there. Bring him round. Quarter pack. Quite a neat gun, but yeah, he looks cool. I like him a lot. He's from the gaming greats, and while we're on the gaming greats, let's bring in this guy. Now, he's a scout trooper, shock trooper, electro staff trooper. I forget, I'll put the real name up. Yeah, he is another gaming greats from Jedi Survivor, Fallen Order, sorry. Who's just a scout trooper, and I still to this day don't have a standard scout trooper. He's the closest I've got. But he's a great figure all in all. Some nice weathering on there as well. You've got the wire coming around here to the back to electrify the staff. Yeah, he's pretty damn cool. But I do have a carbonized standard one. So he's standard, the normal scout trooper, but yeah, this one here is carbonized, and he actually looks pretty good carbonized. He just looks dirty. He's actually not, he doesn't stick out too much with those silly colours. I've pretty much gone off him. Some nice weathering on him too, and his legs. Yeah. Scout trooper. Electro staff scout trooper. And carbonized scout trooper. Mind blank there. Right, let's move on. And next up we have the Client. And I thought I'd put him in here because he is part of the Empire. He's got his necklace there still. Full represent the Empire. He's got his beacon for Grogu. He's got his money. Yeah, it's not a bad figure actually. It's actually quite good for a basic human. It looks pretty good. Looks the part. I like his jacket. It's not soft, but they've done a pretty decent job with it. Yeah, quite a nice sculpt there as well. And that is the Client from the Mandalorian. If it wasn't for him sending Din away, he never would have found Grogu. Onwards. Right, I forget his proper title, so I'll try and find out, but he's a Death Star. I'm not sure if he's a Death Star gunner or just a Death Star, troop. I think he's just a troop. But yeah, he's actually pretty neat. I was never really bothered in getting him, but I'm glad that I did. Helmet comes off. That's pretty cool. It's not a bad figure at all. It's an old figure, but he looks the part. And he's a part of the Empire. Put his shovel on his head. Right. Only a few more left, and then we're into the Stormtroopers. Next up is this badass figure. The Imperial Purge Trooper. Still yet to get my hands on the new one from Kenobi. This is the original one from Jedi Fallen Order. It was the figure you got with the game if you pre-ordered it. And I don't know if you heard the story, but I was lucky enough to actually get the first... Well, I got a picture of the reveal of this figure before anyone in the world. And I got so much shout out. It was amazing. Such a good time. Yeah, this guy's Quaz. Big fan. Love that helmet. Such an awesome looking helmet. Big blaster as well. His red pauldron. Awesome logo on the side. Again, in black with just a little bit of red. And this soft goods here, which is great. Soft goods make a difference. Yeah, he is an awesome figure. Absolutely awesome figure. I'm so glad I got one. Because he was quite hard to get. I'm not sure if you could get him beyond the game. But yeah, he's awesome. Love this dude. Imperial Purge Trooper. And here we go with the Imperial Clone Shock Trooper. And he is cool. Loving the red. It's the new mold too, which we'll get in a bit more that stuff when we get into the Stormtroopers, which we've only got one more to go. Then it's Stormtroopers galore. But yeah, this guy's great. That red, really, really cool. Big blaster. Yeah, it's such a great looking figure. Really am happy with this one. That helmet as well. Very, very cool indeed. I mean, the articulation's just great on these things, on these new ones. Just like that. Now he's ready to go. Oh, he's dead. Absolutely awesome. And I'll tell you where this backdrop came from too, once we get to it. Those might already know, but yeah. Freaking awesome. And lastly, but definitely not least, before the Stormtrooper haul, the Dark Trooper. Mind blank today. Imperial Dark Trooper from the Mandalorian. And this guy is sick. Does come with some rocket effects for his feet to fly. And he just looks cool in that black again, red eyes. Just really like just how they've designed him. They've done a fantastic job of him. Really have. I'd really like to get my hands on the VC one. That would be cool. I do not have that. But yeah. These guys are epic. So I'm fiddling with him now. Sorry for the glare. He's very shiny. Yeah, awesome figure. Love the look of it. Really well done. Articulates really well as well. I have him flying, but changes now and again. Stand. You've got wobbly ankles, don't you? Right, that is all of them, everybody except the Stormtroopers, so I'll get rid of him and we'll go through the Stormtroopers. I'll try and go sort of oldest to newest, but there's some beauties in there and I cannot wait to show you. Let's do it. Alrighty, kicking off the Stormtroopers. So first of all, these are my first ever Stormtroopers. Well, this one here is the standard original, not in the old black and yellow, orange and stuff boxes, but the red and black boxes. So lucky to get that. I did the clearance at Place Farmers here. So I thought, you know, I'll order how many ever it was and return them if I've got them and order some more. And I kind of did that and I got Leia, a couple of others and the Stormtrooper. I was so happy to get that. And the one at the back there is the Blast Effects Stormtrooper. I'll try and put a picture up of the box so you know. But this one here it was an exclusive at the warehouse, a place called the Warehouse, like your Targets and stuff. And it's so cool. Like, what I really liked about this is the fact that it comes with this blaster piece here, which is really, really cool. This explosive blaster piece, the Stormtrooper that's been shot up, and this backdrop. So that was the backdrop inside the box instead of the old, you know, red. And it was, I swear, the only time they ever did it, but I love this backdrop. This is one of my, I use this a lot, and it's it's ideal. But yeah, back to the figures themselves. So this is one of the original style Stormtroopers. So he's got that blast piece, that's from him. But let's just put it on there. So yeah, different in the articulation to the new ones, which we'll compare them once we get to those Stormtroopers as well. So yeah, he's the same. He's just been shot up. Yeah, super cool. Really, really cool. Alright, and here is the next one, and this is again the older articulation like these guys. And this is the Crimson Stormtrooper, and he came, went a bit dark there. He was another one in that 4-pack that we saw with the droid earlier on, and XCX. Yeah, and he's designed for hot temperatures. Example, Mustafa. I'm just trying to, he doesn't want to focus too well. There we go, hopefully that's alright. I'll sort of turn the light away, it's just a bit bright and glary on him. But yeah, same, he's just red, but it's still pretty damn cool. I really like it. He looks really good. And it's a rare thing that you get a different coloured Stormtrooper. So yeah, he is the Crimson Stormtrooper from the 4-pack. And there is one more from that 4-pack, which we will get to in just a moment. They're all new, right now. So this is a Lieutenant Sand Trooper, and he is the 4th and final in that Empire pack, and that was in my warehouse a long time ago. Really cool. Wish I got 2, to be honest. Yeah, official Sand Trooper. I do have 2 knockoffs, but it's good to have an extra one and an actual official Hasbro one. And he looks very nice and dirty there. Really good indeed. Back. Love them. Is that one trooper better than this one? And you'll see him soon. But he looks cool. Really cool. Sandy Trooper. I've still never got my hands on a dewback. I'm so sad about that. Right, one more, then we're going to move into the newer ones. Next in line, the Mimban Stormtrooper, and I still really, really want the Han and the, I think it's Mimban, similar from Solo and that sort of war outfit. Really want that still to this day. I never ever got my hands on it, but he is cool. Nice and dirty. Again, old molds. The old mold. And very nice and dirty, as he should be. Looks really, really good. Nice soft goods on here, and even this has got some different weathering to it. Looks fantastic. And underneath there, they didn't leave anything out on that, so that was fantastic, even on the pouch. Yeah, looks great. I love how he's so much dirtier on the way up. Yeah, same with him. There's only one better than him. I actually might take that off one day just to have a look. Check my Instagram. Coming soon. Photos. And I just want to bring in now because we're going to back to transition into the newer mold figures. So just because we're looking all dirty and ragged, the Remnant Stormtrooper from Mandalorian. Bloody awesome. So yeah, Mimban Remnant. I always say Remnant. But yeah, he's cool as. Really like this guy. And he was a gift. I'm very, very grateful to have him in my collection. It's one I thought I would never have. I really like the weathering on him. It just looks amazing. Love to get more of these. Just completely worn down, marks on it. Just awesome. Really, really awesome. Remnant Stormtrooper. Yeah, and he is in the newer molds. The newer articulation. We'll look at that deeper when we get to the last figure. So we'll have a wee bit of a comparison look there too. But yeah, he's cool as. Really, really cool. See all the weathering on him. He just looks fantastic. Right, and I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I know it's a long one, but the dark side is strong. And the Empire is strong. It's growing. But yes, I will be doing I guess, bad guys, dark side Sith, people like that. I'll do that one. That video will be next. But yeah, Remnant Stormtrooper is cool. Next up, an absolute beauty, Stormtrooper Jedi Patrol from Rogue One. And I love this figure. I think we can all agree at that too. The new mould and the look, he just looks awesome. Such great articulations. You can pose him so well. Bring around the back there, and you've got this backpack and the antenna here. You can see it's quite long. Just fits in the shelf. But he's cool as. Absolutely awesome figure. One of the best stormtroopers in a long time. Absolutely awesome. So just where he's standing here, I will just bring back. And where'd you go, mister? There. The Stormtrooper. Just have a wee look at them there. So again, you've got the old mould and the new mould. Just absolutely awesome. Really, really cool figures. Can't have enough Stormtroopers. Right, I'm going to try and move through the end. There's only a couple more to go, so let's keep going. And next up, the Incinerator Trooper from The Mandalorian from season 1. And how cool is this guy? I really think that red pops so nicely. It really, really does look good. I love how there's a bit of wear and stuff on his arms there. Just the roughness around it. It just looks so good. And that backpack. Well, not backpack, but that is the fuel tanks. Red down on the ankles, but yeah. This guy's so good. And again, the new mould just makes it so good for posability. So I'm just trying to do that live. One moment. There we go, I did it. Just wanted to do that. Yeah, he's excellent. And even in the bonus with this guy, it makes him even better. Oops. There. Is the flame piece. How cool is that? And it sits perfectly. I don't really feel like it bows, and you can actually hold it quite well like that. Like he's freestanding right now. Pull the foot over if I move him though, but how awesome is that? Absolutely awesome. What a great figure. Great accessories. Really, really is. Right, let's have a look. Right, there's one more to go, and then we'll finish it off. The Imperial Stormtrooper. New mould. This is the Mandalorian one. This is the brand new mould. Way better articulation, like I've said in the last few figures. So, and it is just such a difference. If I bring in, where's the normal one? Here he is. I just find the heads are a bit funny on these ones. So there is the two. So this is the new one. This is the older one. And there's quite a difference. I mean, the helmets, even the helmets, that's smaller. but they are a little bit different in the eras though, I think so. But still, you can even see the ball joints here. The joints are not really on that one. Very cool. He's got a hole. He doesn't have a hole. Yeah, just this one doesn't have a pouch either for his gun. But yeah, the articulation is just so much better. This the head you can see is, it's really weird underneath. I've always found them to be a bit strange. But I mean, they're still a good figure. There is no doubt about that. But this new mold Stormtrooper, it just surpasses it. It's absolutely awesome. As you can see, the articulation on it is fantastic. You got your ankles, I don't want to do it too much or it gets loose. But the arms, I mean, the arms go so much further up. Just such a good figure. Stand. Very nice. And I'll quite try and do that with him. Yes, they're so different. I always hated these gaps in that you could get to. I really don't like the neck on these. So it's essentially the same. But yeah, absolutely awesome. Right, I will do something for the end and I'll be right back. Right, decided to hold it because they're a mess at the moment. They're all over the place, so I need to put them back. But yeah, coming soon I will do these guys and a couple of others that are in and around there. So be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. He doesn't actually belong there. I've put him there because of the video. Belongs in there. It's a gap. They're all over the place. But yeah, thank you, my friends. Thank you for sitting through another long video. I know they're getting longer and longer each time I do them because they grow each time, and every year they get bigger and bigger. So thank you very much. The Galactic Empire rule. Until the next time, my friends, give in to the dark side, and may the Force be with you all.